what also I told her is you need to have an album prepared to release the day after that song comes out. If you want to climb, I say yes, I'm telling you. You're going to always hear that you did a song with him. And a lot of people are going to... Yo, what's up? Heading over to the arena right now for the fucking weigh-ins. See how this shit goes down. Arjan Bhullar going to step on that scale. Ready to hail, prevail. Change for you.
Fight takes place in the heavyweight division. Luis Henrique versus Arjan Bhullar. First up on the scale, Arjan Bhullar, 239. And his opponent, Luis Henrique. Official weight 244.5 for Mr. Henrique. Arjan Bhullar and Luis Henrique, ladies and gentlemen. Next week.
Hi man. Respect.
For sure.
Yeah, let's get lucky. Yeah. Alright guys. Good luck tomorrow night. Yeah, let me get my fucking cigarette. You can't do that though, you're fighting.
No.
Awesome. Good job, man. Good luck, buddy.
ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਹੈਗਾ ਸਪਟੈਂਬਰ 9 ਆਪਾਂ ਰੌਜਰਸ ਅਰੀਨਾ ਐਡਮਿੰਟਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਕੈਨੇਡਾ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਅਲਬਰਟਾ ਐਡਮਿੰਟਨ ਅੱਜ ਅਰਜਨ ਸਿੰਘ ਬੁੱਲਰ ਨੇ ਲੜਨਾ 3-4 ਵਜੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਫਾਈਟ ਆ ਤੇ ਪੂਰੀ ਉਮੀਦ ਆ ਭਈ ਅੱਜ ਜਿੱਤ ਜੂ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਆ ਪਾਰਟੀ ਕਰਾਂਗੇ ਬਾਅਦ ਚੋਂ ਸੋ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਆ UFC ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਲੜਨ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਅੱਜ ਤੇ ਉਹਦਾ ਅਪੋਨੈਂਟ ਹੈਗਾ ਬ੍ਰਾਜ਼ੀਲ ਤੋਂ ਉਹ ਵੀ weight class ਦਾ ਹੈਵੀ weight ਆ ਤੇ ਉਹ 240 ਪਾਉਂਡ ਦੇ ਆ ਦੋਨੇ ਸੋ ਅੱਜ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਬ੍ਰਾਜ਼ੀਲੀਅਨ ਆ ਉਹ ਆਲਰੇਡੀ ਫਾਈਟਾਂ ਲੜ ਚੁੱਕਿਆ UFC ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੀ ਇਹ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਫਾਈਟ ਆ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਪੰਜਾਬੀ ਲੜੂਗਾ ਤੇ ਉੱਪਰ ਵਾਲਾ ਕੀ ਕਰਦਾ ਕੀ ਨਹੀਂ 4 ਫਾਈਟ ਦਾ ਕੰਟਰੈਕਟ ਆ ਜੇ ਅੱਜ ਜਿੱਤ ਜਾਵੇ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਧੰਨਵਾਦ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਸੋ ਦੇਖਦੇ ਆ ਕੀ ਹੁੰਦਾ here?
Yeah, from here.
Oh, nice.
I just saw you walking and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, we're gonna be here for the fight today, Arjan Bhullar. Do you know he's fighting? There's a Punjabi guy?
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Are you guys coming to the fights?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I'll be there.
Cool.
Is this a video or a picture?
A video.
That's a video. We're doing
Okay.
behind the scenes vlog, yeah.
Behind the scenes stuff. Say what's up. Tell them where you're from.
From Edmonton, Alberta.
We got a soldier right here.
Hey.
Just showed up, man.
Yeah.
That's it. So you want to get a pic?
Sure.
Sure, let's do it.
Yeah, I think it's at like 4 p.m.
Something like that. They can live stream it. Fight Pass?
This is my kid's side.
Yeah, no worries.
Awesome. Thank you.
Nice, cool. Enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah,
you
take
too.
care.
Bye.
Later. West side, baby, west side. Damn, she was cute. How you doing? Chilling, man.
Chilling, bro. I'm here too tonight.
Okay, nice. Okay, so we're here. Rogers Place, beautiful arena. One of my favorite teams, actually my favorite team, Edmonton Oilers, play here. So we are in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Arjan Singh Bhullar. It's UFC Fight Night, September 9th, officially going down. Arjan Singh Bhullar will be the first Punjabi to ever walk into the octagon as a competitor. This is his first night, first fight. So we are making history, especially for us Punjabis all over the world. We coming in with the saying 1 billion strong, and that's what it is. He looked very confident last night at the weigh-ins. Came in, walked in, confident, looked at the crowd, had a lot of support. I honestly felt like out of all the competitors, he had the most support in the stands, so which was very positive, and that'll be going down tonight. Looking forward to it myself. Once again, we in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So I'm wishing them all the best. God bless, and you know, hopefully we get the win like the West Side. UFC का देखिए?
मैं देखी यार मैं इधर नौनी मैं काम करता तब तक डांस हो जाना मेरा
Oh, ठीक है ठीक है
मैं शायद आऊंगा वापस मुड़ के देख
बढ़िया बढ़िया
तो वीडियोस वगैरह देखी हैं फेसबुक पे
Oh.
तन फॉलो करदा मैं
Oh, बढ़िया
कितने को देखा होगा
Yeah, Thugpun. Yeah, ਨਵਾਂ ਗਾਣਾ ਆ ਰਿਹਾ ਆ 13 ਤਰੀਕ ਨੂੰ ਬਲੌਕ ਗਨ
मैं देखा ਸੀ मैं ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਵੀਡੀਓ वगैरह देखदा
Oh, nice, good ਵੀਰੇ ਯਾ ਇਹ ਕਰ ਰਿਹਾ ਆਪਾਂ ਬਿਹਾਈਂਡ ਦਾ ਸੀਨ ਮੜ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈਗਾ ਪਰ ਯਾ ਜੇ ਚਾਂਸ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਫਾਈਟ ਦੇਖੀ ਪੱਕਾ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਇਟਸ ਬਿਗ ਰਾਈਟ ਓਕੇ bro take care later on please yeah are you filming
Yeah.
ਦੇਖ ਲੋ ਮਾਮੇ ਇੱਧਰ ਨਾ ਆ ਜਾਵੇ ਮੇਰੇ ਕੋਲ ਗਾਣਾ ਲਾਉਨੇ ਆ ਲੈ ਚੱਲੇ ਪੁਲਸੀਏ ਘਬਰਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਇਹ ਕੈਦੀ ਉਲਟੀ ਐ ਉਹ ਰੱਬ ਰੋਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ ਲੈ ਚੱਲੇ ਪੁਲਸੀਏ ਘਬਰਾਉਣਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਆਪਾਂ
I was supposed to have Ray Borg. He fell off at the main event.
He fell off, right?
Yeah.
What happened with that?
You know, he just got sick. He got a bad virus this week.
Yeah.
He was thrown up. He was sick Sunday night. And he just got worse throughout the week, and the doctors thought it was best to pull him. So
Oh, no way.
it sucks for Edmonton, you know. Sucks for the team, but
But have you heard of the Arjan Bhullar? He's going to be fighting the Punjabi guy?
yeah.
So he's the first in the East Indian. So 200 of us flew down
very cool.
to watch this fight tonight. But even the women's championship will be pretty sick.
Oh, it's going to be a great card no matter what. It's cool to be here in Edmonton, and some great fighters on it.
Any other fighters you've trained or anything?
I trained John Jones. I trained Donald Cerrone, Carlos Condit,
Oh, nice.
Andre Arlovsky. I'm out of Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Sick, man.
We've actually had some really good Indian fighters come down to New Mexico and train with us. Very
Oh, really?
talented. A lot of prospects.
Potential to come into the UFC.
Absolutely.
I'm glad I know the guy who first got in. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right, first submitting.
Cool, man. Enjoy your night, man.
Thank you, guys.
I
Thanks for
respect
the
the
support.
conversation, bro.
Appreciate it, guys.
Okay.
Safe travels.
Later. Take care. Shit, man. John Jones, he be training. Fuck, should have asked him about that marijuana and all that fucking steroid use and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like Pop says, better learn about the dress code, B's and C's, all the mother niggas copycat B's and C's, so Bloods and Crips, right? Fuck, like, I get it. You were saying they don't understand in India what the fuck that is. It don't matter
They're
what
rated up. It's like, you come to the West Coast from here. From Vancouver to Tijuana, you don't get it.
Most of these rappers from India, they're just jumping on game from out here.
That's all they're doing.
It's like a style they're trying to perfect. They're not really that.
No,
You know what I
that's
mean?
what I was trying to tell them. Like, look, you can do the play in the games, but you come, like I said, West Coast, that's from Tijuana all the way to Vancouver, baby. You know what I'm saying? West Side all day. The thug with the thug punch, Sonny Brown, you know what I'm saying?
Some education for y'all fucking ass when we talking about B's and C's and shit, you know what I mean? What you know about that?
Man, not too much.
Yeah, exactly.
And we out.
Hey guys, I'm on my way to the UFC event and I'm super excited. But on the way, look who I run into. It's Mr. Thugpun himself.
What's up?
Looking fresh. I love this.
Great yourself.
Oh, thank you. So, are you excited about today?
I definitely am. You know, going to the UFC here, 215. We got Arjan Singh Bhullar fighting. So for the Punjabis, it's really big. First Indo-Canadian.
Making history here, hey?
It's massive history. I'm getting chills, you know, while I talk about this because I'm just happy to be a part of it. We flew up here, 200 of us together. And so we've come pretty strong. I mean, I know it's 1 billion strong when he's representing, but we're 200 strong here, just us Punjabis, and ready to roll and pray he gets the win. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes.
For sure. Punjabi's making history today, you guys, and like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling that energy, that like sense of greatness.
Yeah, everywhere you go, you're seeing a bunch of Punjabis here, there, and everybody seems to just be smiling, and there's a big buzz going on. You know what I mean?
United.
Yeah.
So, hey, tell me, what's going on in your personal life that you want to share with everyone today?
For me personally, I've been promoting my new track along with promoting Arjan's fight here. It's called Block Gun. It's a Punjabi track coming out here on September the 13th.
I may be familiar with that song.
Yeah. One of the lead models in track there, you know, looking very beautiful today and in the video. So I'm excited about that. That's coming out on the 13th. That's kind of dedicated to the Indo-Canadian.
And you have a movie coming up, right?
Yeah, the movie's coming up in early New Year, March, April. So that's playing a second lead in there. I'm the lead actor's best friend, playing a big supporting role. So excited about that. It's my first role ever for a movie. So we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Sounds like you are rocking at it, killing it. 2017, you guys told me everything's happening. Awesome to see you, Thugpun. We'll see you at the fight.
Yeah. Respect everybody. So excited for this fight. Let's hope he gets the win.
4 years old, Arjan Bhullar arrives at the UFC debut at 31. The Brazilian, 1 inch taller. He went in 244 and 1/2 pounds, 239 for Bhullar, who will have a reach advantage of 1.5 inches. All right, now for the particulars. Back inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a Kushki fighter, holding an undefeated professional record, 6 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 239 pounds. Fighting out of Vancouver, BC, Canada, by way of Punjab, India, Arjan Singh Bhullar. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record, 10 wins, 3 losses, 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 244 and 1/2 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Luis KLB and he. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, our referee for this heavyweight tilt. The beautiful Luciana Andrade with us. One of 5 Octagon girls here tonight for UFC 215 from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So here is the wildly popular Arjan Singh Bhullar making his UFC debut. He is in white, Louise on heat in black. We are underway.
Arjan has a really good jab, and he's become a very good boxer. Now, Enrique's a guy that usually likes to explode. You've got to withstand an initial rush as the fight gets started. Now, is that easy to do? No. But if you can withstand the rush, you have a chance against Luis.
Arjan's showing some very good head movement, DC.
You know, a young guy, when they start their career, they're still not as well-rounded as they need to be, but his boxing's gotten a lot better, and he's starting to kick now, so he'll continue to improve. The one thing that, when he's at the gym, you talk about him wrestling a little bit more. He doesn't rely on his wrestling as much as you would like to see for a guy just kind of starting his career.
Well, what I'm seeing from him is real classic technique here. The hands up, head movement. He looks very comfortable.
Yeah.
And he looks very well schooled. Oh, he connected with a big right hand there.
And Enrique landed a big uppercut there too. Both guys throwing with some heat.
And physically, Heath looks to be better conditioned than in previous UFC fights. Cardio has plagued him late in fights in the past. There have been some desperation takedown attempts at times.
he looks much more patient, John. Much more patient trying to fight within himself. They said this was the first camp that they have specifically done for Luis Enrique at the American Top Team. He came as a guy that was a training partner for Junior Dos Santos, and this was his first fight-specific training camp.
Well, for heavyweights, you look at things like head movement, hand speed, footwork. So far, so good. And you're right, DC. This is a much different Luis Enrique, at least here in the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, he looks very well prepared for this particular fight. And obviously, you're saying that this is the first fight-specific training camp that he's ever gone through. We're seeing that here because he's doing a smart thing. He's laying back. He's letting Arjan come to him. He's using that nice inside low kick, strong jab. And he's not doing anything impatient. And he's not trying to shoot on him. He's trying to take him to the ground.
What they said about Enrique is that he expected Arjan to come and wrestle. And so he's kind of fighting on his back foot. You know, when you think a guy's going to go and take you down, you kind of want to defend those takedowns. But you cannot forget that you're the guy with the more experience. You're the guy that's been in the UFC for a long time.
We had another nice uppercut there.
He does that very well. Right uppercut, left hook behind it. No, it's 2 shots. When you get hit with 2 is when you find yourself in trouble. So Arjan's taking these right hands good. He cannot allow that left hook to land right behind it.
Arjan Bhullar, the Canadian Wrestler of the Year back in 2009. He has never lost a round in MMA, and there is the corner of Arjan Bhullar.
First attempt at wrestling.
Good, good. Arjan. Make him work. That's what we want. Make him work. Make him panic. Nice, Art. Keep going.
Yeah, great pressure.
Good work. Stay composed, Art. Relax.
Good.
Fake the jab. Come over top. Fake it. Come over top. He can't move back there.
You see Luis Enrique actually on his back foot. He is just waiting to explode. You can see it in his stance. He's waiting to throw that counter uppercut. Looks like that's what they've been working on a lot during this training camp.
The counter uppercut to respond to Arjan dropping his head down and shooting.
The longer this fight goes, though, the better for Arjan Bhullar. A wrestler, long-time high-level wrestler, guy that knows how to get in shape. And now you see the first attempt at wrestling by Enrique.
Looked like Arjan Bhullar clipped him with a partial right hand. Less than a minute now to go in the round. Let's see if Bhullar tries to change levels here. Nice job fighting for that underhook. Looks like maybe a cut in and around that right eye for Luis Enrique.
Arjan is doing a great job with the head position there. Digging that underhook on the side. Enrique needs to control one side. Right now he's allowing Bhullar to control both sides of his body. One side with his head, the other side with the underhook. You cannot allow a guy to control both sides of your body because then you can't get away.
Yeah, a couple times Luis has tried for that tie clinch. Bhullar shook it off.
Good competitive first round.
So Arjan Bhullar has completed his first 5 minutes in the UFC. We'll take a look back at some of the highlights in round 1, including that big right hand, Joe.
Yeah, here we see it. Misses the uppercut and boom, over the top. And let's listen to it here. Solid shot. Looked like his weight was falling away a little bit, so it wasn't with all the momentum behind it. But still a clean right hand.
Dá outro gelo aí. Dá outro gelo aí.
Breathe, get some ice. You know what he wants. You know he wants to take down close distance. Do not play his game. Breathe, make sure you cut your angles. Remember I told you, it's frustrating. It's very frustrating. It's moving forward.
Just about ready to go for round 2, fellas. That location of the on-heat cut, cut man Rob Monroe did a nice job with it. Not ideal, I wouldn't think, though, on that eyelid, Joe, or is that all right?
It definitely looks bad because it's going to leak into his eyes and it's going to mess with his vision. It's not the worst cut I've seen, but it's definitely not a good spot.
Enrique looks physically better than he has normally going into the second round.
Right,
Looks like his cardio. No, He looks much better than he usually is. Now his corner's telling him, you know what he wants. You know he wants to wrestle, but Bhullar has not shown that he is trying to chase takedowns as much as they may have anticipated. So I'm not exactly sure what the advice was there.
Unofficially, just one takedown attempt on either side thus far. In terms of the total strikes, advantage Arjan Bhullar. Bullar's father was an outstanding wrestler. He says he's essentially been wrestling since birth.
I think the most impressive thing is just the patience and the calmness that he's showing out there right now. It just seems as though you could tell he's been fighting and competing at the high level for a really long time.
October 21, the Octagon heads to Poland for a stacked card exclusively here on UFC Fight Pass. Main event, Cowboy Cerrone against England's unbeaten rising star Darren Till. The action gets started 3 p.m. Eastern, noon in the West. It can only be seen on UFC Fight Pass October 21st.
DC, how much do you think that translates coming from like a really high-level background in wrestling where you're in these gigantic international tournaments? Is it the mindset that translates very well as he lands a beautiful right hand there? Yeah, it's the ability to train, the ability to know what competition is, you know, because at the end of the day, Joe, outside of all the people and the glitz and the glamour, it's still just a competition. It's something you've been doing your entire life. And Enrique there just landed a beautiful combination.
Bhullar just misses with the right hand over the top. And he continuing to try to set up his jab tonight. Just over 3 minutes here in round 2.
But you see the experience of Luis's wrestling too, because the takedowns are not easy. And if Arjan is going to take him down, he's going to have to set it up. You know, it will not be a straight shot. It will be a shot that comes off of a punching combination.
And Enrique's shown that there's real... Oh!
Bhullar with a knockdown!
Perfect shot!
Crowd trying to will Arjan Singh Bhullar to the win tonight.
Big right hand.
Decent recovery by Enrique to get back to his feet, but plenty of time on the clock here in round 2.
Feinted the jab through the right hand. He needs to find space here if he's going to finish. Oh, take it for a ride. Nice double leg, nice finish.
Crowd going bananas for Arjan Bhullar here tonight.
Arjan all over him here.
You see him put himself into the half guard
to try to control.
Yep.
Oh. Solid elbow.
Hey, Arjan, relax, breathe. There's 2 minutes left, Arjan.
We'll see if Bhullar tries to mount here. Less than 2 minutes to go in the round.
You hear the corner of Bhullar saying relax. There's still plenty of time. We don't have to rush.
Let's listen into that blue corner. Adam Ryan front center.
More elbow. Needs to
relax and set up the position.
Hey, open up that cut. You need to relax, Arj. Relax. Relax,
Pressure.
Arj. Breathe.
Pressure forward.
Come with the cross face, Arj.
Pressure forward.
Cross face. Yeah.
Oh, beautiful elbow. You hear him calling for the cross face where you take the arm across the face and he dropped the elbow.
Cross face elbow.
Cross face and the guy from the top there will also flatten him out.
Breathe, Arj. Breathe. You're okay. Breathe.
You hear these guys though, they're very big on the breathe and relax because they know as a heavyweight you expel too much energy, by the next round you're pretty much done.
Bhullar working right in front of his corner here. Still a minute with which to work.
You're okay, breathe, Arj, relax. 1 minute, Arj.
Enrique's doing a good job of actually limiting the amount of damage that he's taking, especially being hurt as he was with that right hand.
Buddy, head.
Arjan chants raining down here in Edmonton.
Post an elbow.
Yeah, Arjan's really taking a lot of time off here.
Post an elbow, cross face.
He's listening to his corner. Not going too hard, too fast. Knows he won the round. And he seems content to control and just throw some ground and pound in.
Total strikes continuing to pile up here for the UFC newcomer Arjan Bhullar.
He's not really done much. A lot of referees would have stood him up by now.
Waning seconds here of the second round.
And Luis is back. He's back. He's not hurt anymore. Yeah. He's taking a lot of time to recover and get his mind back in the fight.
Luis just pointed to his eye and said something to Arjan Bhullar, and I don't know what it is.
You see Enrique landed that beautiful body kick and then the right hand over the top by Bhullar. They said when the guys kick you, you've got to be returning something. Boom, big right hand right on the side of the head, knocked down by Arjan Bhullar. Then, once he's got Enrique hurt here, he sees that Enrique is keeping him in close, so he changes level down to a double leg. Lifts him up and starts to bring him back to the center of the octagon. Guys are so good now at getting up along the fence that you want to try to take them out to the center so they can't use it as a barrier to get back to their feet.
It's yours. Okay? Deep breath. You're good to go. You're good to go, champ. One more round, and the victory is fucking yours. One more round. One more round.
Yeah, Joe, not sure exactly what Luis Enrique was finger into the cut. I don't know.
Yeah, it could have been that, or it could have been he was talking about what actually caused that cut, or maybe there was a headbutt in the ground exchanges somewhere.
Posturing. Maybe he was just posturing, like, I'm fine, you know?
Yeah, it could be.
You know, a lot of times you see that when guys are hurt. You know, they want to posture, want to show that they're okay.
All right, third and final round here. Luis Enrique, 5th UFC appearances in black. Arjan Bhullar making the UFC debut. He is in white. He'll wear the Indiana fight kit for his second, or the India fight kit,
yeah,
I should say, for his second UFC appearance. I'm telling you, even seeing the hop and the step of Enrique is encouraging.
I was about to say that, John. He looks different, and he's actually taking the fight forward at the start of the third round. Some urgency.
Yeah, learning some valuable lessons his last time out against Marcin Tybura at UFC 209. Good to have you with us here on UFC Fight Pass tonight. John Anik, Joe Rogan, Daniel Cormier on hand. Later tonight, of course, it's over to pay-per-view for the monster rematch for the UFC Women's Bantamweight title between Amanda Nunes and Valentina Shevchenko.
Yeah, and Enrique being stopped by Tybura. Tybura is a really, really interesting striker. There's a lot of creative stuff in there.
Pretty good land to the body there by the Brazilian.
Very good kick, and nice leg kick.
Well, great start to the third round by Enrique.
He's
great start.
Pop, yep. These jabs as well.
It's great to see him fighting with so much urgency as he may know he's behind in the fight. And before, his cardio would not have allowed him to fight at this pace in the third round. So you see the gains that he's made during his training camp.
And as confident as Bhullar was coming in here, there's no denying the experience edge for Luis Enrique. Not just in the UFC, has nearly 3 times as much pro mixed martial arts experience.
And he's 24 years old,
right.
And that's a big one.
Still so young.
Yeah, it's such a huge factor. When they're that young, they learn so quick.
He had corrective eye surgery earlier this year that delayed that Marcin Tybura fight.
That was a strong leg kick there by him.
I think he may have found something here with those leg kicks. He's going to it more and more now. Arjan needs to take the fight back to him. He cannot accept. He cannot accept that Enrique is going to be the guy leading the dance. He needs to take the fight back to Luis Enrique.
And perhaps a little bit of fatigue setting in for Arjan Bhullar. A little bit flat-footed here midway through round 3.
There is some fatigue for sure, but I also think it's that big right leg kick that Enrique has landed a couple of times. And the last time he landed it, it looked like Arjan went flat-footed and stiffened up.
And I think now Luis Enrique actually feels as though even if he gets taken down, there's not that much danger in the takedown. So now he's able to sit and settle on his punches a little bit more than before when he was dealing with the unknown. He was under Bhullar for 2 minutes during that round and didn't take that much damage. So he probably like, you know what? I'm just gonna let it fly, and the risk is worth the reward.
Yeah, he got hit with a couple of elbows, but that's it. And he was down there for quite a while.
Next Saturday from Pittsburgh, huge night of fights get started here on Fight Pass. The featured bout, a pair of jiu-jitsu black belts, Canadian Jason Sago, Gilbert Durino Burns. Coverage begins at 7:30 p.m. Eastern exclusively on UFC Fight Pass.
Nice.
Enrique with a great angle off the fence, and he throws some punches.
And as you were talking about before, DC, the conditioning that he can explode like that off the fence.
Seemingly could be anybody's fight now with less than 90 seconds to go. And he got out to Edmonton last Saturday, wanted to get ahead of the arrival to make sure that any jet lag wasn't a factor tonight, and certainly the cardio has held up.
Ooh, couple good right hands in the clinch. He's abandoned that right leg kick that was so successful earlier in the round. There it is, but real low.
Enrique's doing a good job of winning this round. But that's the first round. I thought Bhullar won. Second round, obviously Bhullar won. Right. But the third round, I'm giving it to Enrique, and he's winning it going away. But for a debut in heavyweight, you know the fights will be tough. He will have to work on that as he progresses forward in his career if he gets the victory here.
Good uppercut there by Enrique.
Yeah, he's fighting like a guy who's down on the scorecards. 30 seconds now to go. Bhullar resets.
Luis is slowing down big time towards the end of this fight. As is Arjan. But this is a big round for Enrique.
Yeah. And just the improvements in his cardio is a big win for Luis Enrique.
So Luis Enrique and Arjan Bhullar go the distance here tonight at Edmonton, and a standing ovation for the Vancouver native, Arjan Singh Bhullar. Those Team Bhullar t-shirts were everywhere here during fight week. He got off to a good start here tonight. Strong finish for the Brazilian Luis Enrique in what was a very productive third and final round.
Near that right hand over the top, clean. And here we see the second round. This was the big one, and that's the one that planted Luis. And Arjan pretty much stayed on top of him for the remainder of the round. And there's a good body kick by Enrique. Landed some good jabs in that last round. And then this is the final flurry at the end of the fight. Arjan lands a nice right hand there and ducks that left.
So Bhullar's UFC debut goes the full 15 minutes. So much hype surrounding this young man. Really said he pursued mixed martial arts to get in front of as many eyeballs as possible. He initially had wanted to use his wrestling platform to make an impact, and now he has crossed over to mixed martial arts. Let's see if he gets it done in the debut. Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28 for the winner by unanimous decision, Arjan Singh Bhullar.
My man, Arjan Bhullar. Hey, the Edmonton crowd solely behind you. Let me hear it. Let me hear it. How'd you feel making your UFC debut, bud? How'd it feel? UFC debut in front of a raucous crowd.
It's always special the first time out, man. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you. Over 1 billion strong, Cormier, we're coming.
Arjan, you threw some fantastic right hands off some counters. When you had him hurt in the second round, how did you not waste all your energy going for a finish?
I may have a little bit. I got real excited more than any emotions. But we got the job done. First time, like I said, it's always special. So, thankful to you. You got the blueprint for success. I follow your lead, man.
Arjan Bhullar, ladies and gentlemen.
So India is on the UFC map, courtesy of Arjan Singh Bhullar. He improves to 7-0 and makes good on the UFC.
That's how it is. What's up? About to roll out to the after party. Arjan Bhullar got the win. You know what I'm saying? The chains feel heavy right now, but do some motherfucking deadlifts. Straight Thug PZ in the house. Sada munda jitt gaya aj. Arjan Singh Bhullar. History kara gaya ve Punjabiyan lai 1 billion strong. ਤੇ ਪੂਰੇ 3 ਰਾਉਂਡ ਗਈ ਸੀ ਪੂਰੇ 15 ਮਿੰਟ ਰਾਉਂਡ ਪਰ ਐਂਡ ਤੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਯੂਨੈਨਿਮਸ ਡਿਸੀਜਨ ਸਾਡੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਸੋ ਪੰਜਾਬੀਆਂ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਦਿਨ ਆ ਬਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਵੱਡਾ ਦਿਨ ਹਿਸਟਰੀ ਬੇਬੀ ਬਰਾ I'm here to say hi to Arjan and shit too, right? Yeah, you went out, right? I think he just walked in, right? He just walked in? Yeah. Go meet the man of the night, you know. That's what it's about. Pay the respects. Pay the respects to Arjan, baby. He did his job, got the victory.
We gotta do our job.
You know? Made some history. Union Hall, but right now there's no mall. It's kind of dead.
You the man.
Thanks, bro. Thanks.
Raj, what the fuck, man? No, it was through like
On the journey now, man. You did your piece physically, but your genius was fucking amazing. The way you stood with him and you were able to jab out. Unreal, bro. Appreciate it. I was in heaven, man. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get one with my cam as well, too. Take it? Yeah, bro, for sure. Where's Paul? Oh, he's on his way. They're just filming it over here. We didn't have enough rides. Chill, bro. Hey, you got some lyrics or what? Yeah. Customize something? Yeah, well, we can bust a freestyle. Let's hear something here that we're going to do. Yeah. Get to the mic, too. Thank you.
Yeah, look.
Okay. Hold up, front row. Check it out. Front row. All right. The tactical plan, the tactical man. He played the genius, and he did it right. He won that motherfucking fight, and that's what it's about. It was his first bout in the UFC. Shit, he did it like a G. He controlled the man. He beat a Brazilian. He's gonna make $1 million, and that's what he did. My bid was on him right from day one. I was the first in, because I knew my bro was gonna win, and that's what it was about. We do this shit like we run a receiver route. Jerry Rice, top notch is what he gonna be. I can predict it now. Pow, pow, the shots go. When they hit the head, make sure they dead and land on the ground. Then ground and pound, and it's over. Put them in the clinch and submit. Shit. Touch a bitch's clip and make it hot. Rock a G-spot, they call me Thugpun. Shit, I do deadlifts with my chains cause they so heavy. Heavy in the game, that's what it's all about. Gangland murder style, freestyle. Make a motherfucking G smile, and that's what it's about. Baby, we do this shit so crazy. It's behind the scenes, we keep it real mean. Legit on the street, now I don't need a beat, I come real hard. Check my report card, Arjan Bhullar, nobody fuller than the shit right now. Pow pow, on top of the world. How you doing, baby girl? I'm done, they call me Thugpun. Rapping for my bro, this is how we roll. Straight out of Abbotsford to Richmond. Nobody's a bitch, man. We keep it real. Real and seal a motherfucking drug deal. Do you feel? This is how we do it. Say Jason do all up in your face, representing the Punjabi 1 billion race. Hey! Hey, y'all missed him. You just missed it.
You know, 4 days, no sleep.
I know. It's hard, man.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is
champion, ladies and gentlemen, right before you, Arjan Bhullar!
we come to the club, we'll have a good time. Thank you everybody for the love. Thank you so much.
All right, guys, on behalf of Dream Team Management and Team Bhullar, please give a big round of applause to the one and only. You guys know him, and he is absolutely amazing. Give it up for AK!
Yo, what up, Edmonton? Yo, shit is lit. Edmonton, how you feeling right now? How's everybody feeling in the bed tonight? Huh? Damn, they call it Edmonton for a reason, eh? Dead man's town. Yo, we're gonna keep it moving, everyone. We're gonna dance. We got a lot of performers, so just keep it going. Y'all ready?
know what? Thugpun right here. You know, I ain't cocky, but I'm confident. When I walked in that motherfucker, the fans swarmed me like I was the superstar in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But it's all love. I just want to say to my soldiers, respect to you all, and I got your fucking back, and I ain't going nowhere for a long time, and ain't no motherfucker on the streets or in this fucking industry gonna stop me. I'm my own entity. I started Thuggish Records Incorporated. I never ever went to a radio station, never went to no fucking TV, and I never ever begged anybody for shit. So I made this shit on my own, but I'm making it along with you, my fucking soldiers. I don't need no slut-ass fans, because they bounce from fucking kalakad to rapper to blah blah and this and that. I need soldiers, and I love you fucking soldiers, and that's what it's about in this bitch-ass world. You know what I'm saying? That's how we rise.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. If you can't do it, then we'll just figure it out. Vlad, look over here. He's gonna go home. Right? Yeah, that's what I mean. So if you guys are going home on this end,
we have 2 hours.
What time is it?
2 o'clock.
बाकी 20 मिलियन जितने भी साढ़े सब ब्लेसिंग यही हो गया एक देखो मैं क्या सी ए बी जेड़ा बहुत बड़ा हुंदा जानी कि अटल बिहारी वाजपेयी अमिताभ बच्चन इसी तरह अर्जन भुल्लर पर वो तो पहले ही ए बी सीगा अवतार भुल्लर ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾਈਆਂ ਨਾਲੇ ਤਾਲੀਆਂ जिन्ना भी सारे गए इतों सरी तो जरा जहाज भर के गया विनय शर्मा जी नु बैंक ऑफ कनाडा नु सारे जहाज
Wow, man, what a weekend, right? With the Arjan Bhullar, you know, I started in 2012 making a documentary on him from the wrestling to moving to the MMA, you know, through his Commonwealth gold and so forth, and now coming back with his UFC debut success, like beating the guy, like dominating him.
Amazing.
And when the coach didn't even want to fight the guy. So
crazy.
You tell me your thoughts, but
I mean, you know, the fact that the professional coach that's UFC has the knowledge about the opponent and says don't fight him, and Arjan goes and takes the fight and beats him unanimously.
Yeah.
I find that amazing, and like just to like with our connection and your connection to Arjan about having doing the documentary and stuff like that, and it just happens to be we got a chance. You gave me my first opportunity to work in a movie. I mean, I'm fully appreciative of that, and hopefully we continue.
Definitely, the excitement just builds from here with our film, The Fusion Generation. Stars you, Gulshan Grover, Satara Hewitt, Sharma, Belinda Joel, Vika Sharma, a lot of local actors, and we're so excited. You know, the film is on its final step with the color correction and sound mix.
Amazing.
And we'll have the final done by the end of September, and then we're on to the races and getting it done in distribution all over the world and doing it and promoting.
I can't appreciate it more that I'm going to be able to actually sit in the theater on a big screen, be able to watch myself act. I mean, I took a few years of acting back in high school, but I couldn't have imagined that I was actually going to get an opportunity to be in a movie. So I truly appreciate it, bro. You're not only a director, you're a brother, you know what I mean?
100%.
And that's what it's about.
And it's a great collaboration. I mean, really loved working with you, and I think we're looking for excitement.
A lot of fun. You know, I had a great time myself.
Single coming out this Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's going to be even more adding to the thing.
Thanks,
and
man.
We'll be debuting Beauty once the film is all set to release, and that's going to be a first debuting for the promotion of the film. Then
we've had a chance. I've had a chance to view the video a little bit. They've done a great job with the production of it. A lot of action, a lot of things going on. So, man, I'm looking forward to it. And the track is banging, so I hope y'all enjoy it when we start promoting it.
100%.
Much love. Peace. Looking cute? Yeah, let's take a picture, bro. Yeah, listen to daddy, okay? They know best. Okay. All right, brother. Take care. Yeah.
I'm out, man. I got all your brothers, man. For sure. Love you, my dude.
Yeah. You got my number and shit?
Yeah. So it's on there. We'll keep in touch. I'm coming up here. Straight up. Boy, I got you.
Hold on, bro. Hold on all day, right? You know what I mean? Sonny Brown right here, man.
Did you trim? Hey. Did you trim?
I trimmed it.
Yeah, you look different. You trimmed it.
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit.